What's happening, everybody? It's the Crypto Wonder on the Crypto Wonder podcast. What we gonna talk about? Gonna chop it up in a few minutes. You hear a bunch of noise outside, a bunch of unruly heathens and savages roaming through the community is because I'm outside. Because I'm outside. FOMO, top of the day. Hope all is well. So I'm not gonna keep you and everyone else too long. But I just wanted to just say a few things regarding this whole maximalism foolishness. Um, I was once all into BTC, real heavy. But that whole max when I hear about that, I think about the Kotex, you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't the move. Maximalism, maxi. I think about straight up Kotex, stay free, and all that, like that's why man, I can't even subscribe to that. Tin Tap, what's goody? What's going on? Welcome. So, I what they call it, broaden your horizon. I had to broaden my horizon and understand other things because one thing, and I learned this early, holding BTC was not only was it boring, but it was absolutely super boring, right? And in the meantime, the market presented other things. Sure, 95% of what the market presented years ago, and I would dare even say now, 95% of it right now probably won't last another 5+ years because things of the past have become today's trash, you know? Um, but there are other blockchains that have sort of like proven themselves. And if you talk about them, you're an op. You're like, but that's the closed mindedness that I'm not about. In life, I've learned to accept people for who they are, right? Because we can either easily say, oh, you didn't grow up like how I grew up. You're not a part of my culture. You're not from this area. You're not from this location. You're not from there. You're not this race. You're not this ethnicity, creed, blah, blah, blah. And then I didn't grow up that way. Okay. I just have a different stance on things where I know I have to broaden my scope, broaden my horizons. You want to call it update your worldview, then call it whatever you want. But I'm just less narrow and more open minded to different things that are out here. And crypto is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Crypto is the same thing, right? It's that's why I don't like really. I'm not too crazy about joining communities and everything. The meta, you only live once, man. What's up? That's why I'm not crazy about community like a lot because like in what I'm finding that I really don't like with these communities, you just find diehards, but some of these diehards are just tryhards. You know what I mean? Like, what are you really dying hard for? Dying hard for being lucky, because a lot of people get into certain things, and it's just the stroke of luck. You know, luck made certain people just win. It's like you put your money on whatever. You held your wallet, you forgot about it, you lived life, you did whatever, you thought you lost your wallet, whatever, and some time comes later, and then whatever you put your money in did very well. You feel real good, right? Well, you were lucky to find that wallet. You probably were lucky to even choose whatever token or coin you chose that ended up not scamming anybody or ended up even working out and ultimately scamming, but you didn't lose because you got something. A lot of people just they make their earnings and their winnings and and it's just by chance. And then you have people who are in certain in communities who are just like, it's only one way and no way, right? But then, yo, you got, some of these Hexicans, this is why I don't do the whole community thing like that. I just do my content and I talk about what I talk about. If it so happens to be attractive for other community members, it is what it is. But I'm not looking to chase any type of clout. I haven't been on that type of time, and nor will I ever be. So I see some of these guys, these Mexicans, like they just all these coins that's coming out, supposed to come out on Pulse. I think right now it's over 100 right now, right? So it's like, oh no, they're not. If it ain't Hex, it's nothing. But yo, your man was a BTC Maxi, right? Kotex game was crazy. Was a all BTC until he realized Ethereum. You could do better with Ethereum. You could make money with Ethereum. You could just do a bunch of things with the Ethereum that you can't do with Bitcoin. Created Hex. So a lot of this stuff with the some of these Hex OGs that's just all centered and just pretty much again narrow on just it's all Hex and nothing else. So you got Pulse then they shouldn't have sacrificed in anything if they did, right? If you all about Hex, then you don't have to be about anything else because it's just about Hex. But nah, I'm sure on the low, they got a little bag for Pulse Chain, Pulse X, whatever. That's it. But when you got OGs who've been there, other OGs, right? It's not just the people folks like to always talk about, man. And it's true. I used to criticize Trevon James early in the game only because he was one of the main people who I saw in crypto who just had a marketing, just this natural proclivity to market very well, very very well. And I wanted the same way, and this was my selfish thing, or to ask the same way he was, showing people how to just do X, Y, and Z and be successful. I was expecting his audience to also experience the same level of success too. And there were points where I didn't see that happening, so I criticized whatever. But that's the guy, man. That's one of the guys in crypto who deserves more than just a flower and a bouquet. He deserves, what I'm saying, a land to harvest as far as appreciation in this space. Someone who talked about Hex, who even created his own platform that he got criticized heavy for. That's crazy. Got criticized heavy for because people thought what he had going on with Token Air was, just out to just take everything away from the people in the community. And that didn't even happen. In fact, truth be told, all jokes aside, no jokes at all, people made who staked in those contracts, made more than staking in gohex.com or whatever. They made more, they've earned more yield, more rewards, more interest, whatever you want to call it, using those token air contracts, man. Those same contracts that a lot of people we laughed at, joked around. Nah, man deserves a field of flowers, man. Seriously, for appreciation. And even recently, another thing came out within the token air set of contracts to help even earn more Hex, to help the Hex community, to help the Hex community. Do you think some of these cats they embrace them? No. So it's middle finger to all of them too. Because it's just that bad attitude. That's why I don't do the community thing like that. I don't, man. I don't, man. I just don't. I don't understand that. I don't understand. I get the whole scam thing, but you think everything that's gonna come out. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight, right? You know, you think CZ Chang Peng Zhao respects Hex's Thug Thizzle? You think CZ and Binance and CoinMarketCap respects what Hex has done? in 2.5 plus years? Because if they really, really did, it would be listed accordingly, right? So everybody in the community is already familiar with the blackball game, like how in the industry, you don't want someone to really get their exposure, be recognized, or make money, or be known to get blackballed. What was Hex been? What has Hex been? Gate kept, they call it. We in the industry call it blackball. Well, I'm not in the industry, but I love hip hop. We call it blackball. You're not getting nothing, nowhere. We're gonna Ja rule you, and that's what happened. That's what's been happening. And now you see the hypocrisy and the contradiction in the community, where you have folks just dumped a bunch of hedron repeatedly, whatever whales and folks that have been in Hex, for example, from the beginning, who were able to claim hedron, whatever, dumped it because they didn't believe in hedron. They don't believe in all these other things that's coming out that's supposed to add to the ecosystem. Why? Because they might be sour from previous projects that came and scammed the people, right? What was it? What? Axion, Wise, Schmize, Nyes, whatever you want to call it. A bunch of stuff that came out and robbed the people, sure. But you think that's gonna be a thing that's happening all the time? Like, folks don't want to open their minds. They don't want to see opportunity. They don't want to see anything outside of whatever they got going on. And hey, that's their choice. That's their choice. But don't talk to me about community. You know what I'm saying? It's too much inconsistency, right? It's way too much inconsistency. Folks are not keeping it genuine. They're not keeping it real. They're not. Oh yeah, community. Oh yeah, I did this for the community and this for the community. And then when a person in the community wants to really do something that many people are not doing by adding to the community, they get criticized. They get criticized. If a person says, "Why don't you sell your Hex?" instead of staking it or holding it or whatever, if they're told to just sell it, so to do whatever, oh, that's a problem. How many people are so obsessed with pocket watching, forensic analysis? How many people are so obsessed with that? Just obsessed. They go to, 50 million of this was sold. This is the address. Go knock yourselves out. Like, who? The maturity level is at almost zero, man. So I'm not with all that community talk, man. I never been like as far as like you can't tell me like, oh, you talking all this community, but there's contradiction left and right. Contradictions left and right. People want to be in control of everything, but they claim decentralization. But they want to be in control. They want to have a say. I don't care about what billionaire has anything to say about anything, because them billionaires are not helping. They're not cutting me any checks. I'm not working, chopping anything up with any type of billionaire doing nothing. It doesn't mean anything to me. Again, I'm at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. I think sometimes I think folks just lose sight of certain things, man. They lose sight of certain things. Certain people need to be celebrated more than a little bit. You got a bunch of people that been in Hex that not even a bunch. Like I said, TJ himself, he been in that joint early, doing things that many people won't do. How many folks can say they launched a contract? Yeah, you don't like the hourglass model, blah blah blah, but that hourglass, those however many contracts produce millions of Hex, more than go to stakehex.com, whatever that the thing is. More millions, more millions. Who got scammed? Who got rugged? Who? It's not celebrated. Folks love the drama. I love it too. I'm not gonna lie, but the drama don't pay my bills and don't cut my checks, and it doesn't make my wallet look good when I look at it. You know what I mean? and that or rally and support. And I don't like the conversations too, certain conversations about marketing and all this stuff. That's why I stay out of that joint, man. I just do what works for me. I do what works for me, man. For real. I don't care about all that marketing and shoes and cars. People rapping, they yo knock yourselves out. You got the money to do all that. You got the money to be wrapping cars and buying all these expensive outfits and hex flexing and all that. Yo, more power to you. That's good for the people who are materialistic. You know what I mean? That's just not my vibe. You know, that's not my vibe. I'm more of a serious man. I'm a family guy. I understand a lot of people don't understand that. They want to party, shake, do whatever they got to do and show their titties. I get that's not me. You know what I mean? That's not my interest. I'm older person. I do what I do, and that's it, man. And I enjoy life the way I enjoy life. But that whole thing is not, nah, man. I ain't nah. You know, it's almost it's beyond cultish. You know what I mean? It's beyond cultish to me, and I don't nah. And I'm with having something and understanding where you own something that's paying you while you sleep. I respect all of that. I respect that. Owning something that pays you while you sleep, you know. The meta is trying to introduce something, gets no support, you know. It's fake. It's fake. Trying to introduce something real new that nobody else is doing, but gets criticized for it or ignored and shunned. That's whack. You know what I mean? Like that's just this. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know? Um, Everybody just yeah, it's like, okay, what's next? Or what's next kind of situation. But I don't know. I can't tell anybody what's next. All I can say is, hey, man, just do what you've been doing the whole time up to this point, right? Like, as long as you doing okay, you're not hurting anybody, you're just doing you. I don't know what else is, you know, their market, this market, that market. Who cares? Who cares? You know? Weird, 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 man. Weird. Look, man, I see a lot of people take pictures that got no teeth, and then the community. Yo, shout out to the people who missing teeth, man. I mean, I try to cover my. Yeah, hey, man. I do what I. You know what I'm saying, man. It's just weird, man. It's just weird, 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 yo. I don't know if it's an. I don't know. I don't know what to even. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with tattoos and all that, but like, I got scars, docs, for those are my tattoos. Like that's my stuff. But folks, I don't know. I don't know. People just I'm telling you, this continues the way it's supposed to, unless there's some type of whatever extinction level event. A year or two, how many years from now? I'm not gonna remember this stuff, man. A year ago, I remember what I was doing. Because I'm at a certain age where I'm not, I haven't lost my mind yet. You know what I'm saying? I remember what I was doing. I wasn't thinking to the minute levels of now. You know what I'm saying? I know the market was better, right? The numbers were better. The feelings were a lot jovial, excited. People were just, yeah, getting ready for the post shade and all. Look, man. Look, man. I'm not gonna say the past will dictate what the future is happening, but if dude spoke about Bitcoin Hex back in June, Provo was good back in June of 2018, and it didn't launch till December 2019. I remember June 2018, man. The P3D fever was on 100, right? Gandhiji, P3D, FOMO was coming out. All that was, and that's when supposedly, Hex was becoming a thing as far as a thought and everything. But I remember, and that wasn't too long ago. But I don't know the intricate details of like the wax stuff going on, all the wax sauce. Like right now, it's a bunch of wax stuff, man. But a lot of us been there since then, back then, and then we're still here today. We need to just basically salute ourselves just for still sticking around. You know how many people left? You know how many people left? They had so many bad experiences, and we just so battle tested. We're so battle tested. I mean, come on, man. If they asked us to create an exam on like how to persevere, how to persevere in crypto, and what would the metrics look like, right? What would the tests look like? Oh man, we could all provide our own ideas, and it would just be killer. Folks would just give up like early, super early. Not everyone has the personality to just really stick through these things, man. Good, bad, and ugly. Good, bad, and ugly. That's why, I just kind of stay. Again, the whole theme is, as we're talking crypto, I kind of stay away. I kind of keep my distance. I'm in, but I'm also, I'm in, but I'm not in. Like, I just do content. That's it, man. Like that's it. That's it. I'm in. Yeah, what's up? Ha ha he. And then I keep it moving. I'm not, no. You're not gonna, nah. It's weird, man. I mean, I was a, I please, when did I get into like around March, April of last year, and when I started seeing, like, really looking into the YouTube streams, D Angel, salute, um, the YouTube streams, I already started. I saw the division in communities, and you could just pick up on these things, and I didn't know who's who. I just saw it though. I saw it. I saw people already throwing shade, this and that. And the worst is crypto Twitter. Twitter is just terrible. Terrible. It needs to be an NFT, right? TerraBull. Terrible. Needs to be terrible, man. Wall Street Bulls. Wall Street Bulls. You know, I mean, is look. I like that comment. It's true. James Doe, what's up? Oh snap! A lot of day ones, man. A lot of day ones. See, much appreciated, and the people who are catching it, much appreciated. Much appreciated. The new people and folks that have been rocking with me, like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Much appreciated. Um, yeah, we've been through a lot and still around. Still around. Salute to all of us, man. Give us, give us a round of applause, and to give us ourselves our own flowers, man. Whether you pick them from some type of dirt or whatever, or where you smoke that joint or whatever you do, round of salute to us for real, man. Salute to us, because the new people don't know what each of us went through. It's crazy. We don't know, and the beauty about the thing is we've learned, or we should have learned, from a lot of mistakes we've made, right? And I could see certain things happening right now in this community that's reminiscent of other communities, of other things, and it's whatever. I don't I don't allow that to come into like my mind and occupy space and energy in my life, because it's nah, it's nothing. No, it's not good. It's not productive. It's not useful. It's completely unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Completely unnecessary. We've been around for years, man. We've been around for years. You know, it's for years. Each of us got a story to tell. Crazy stories to tell as well. Not just all oh ha ha he he. Most of it is boo hoo. A lot of laughs though. Crazy stories to tell, man. You know, we thought we were thought leaders, and then we got sadly we thought we were thought leaders in our own right, and we failed miserably. Oh yes, because sure, because I mean, because and why not, and of course, and yeah, and this and that, and wrong, wrong. Leonardo Rivera, what's up? We thought we were thought leaders. We thought we had this thing sewn. We thought we had it figured out until we realized that we didn't multiple times and still don't have it figured out. We're just going through the motions right now, man. Just going through the motions. All I'm gonna say is do your own research, not your keys. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say, man. He said, okay, he's good job. They give it. Yo, a lot of them don't have teeth, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, and I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I talk reckless. I'm not, I got my own issues too, man. But sometimes, man, a picture says 1,000 words, man. People don't. Not everybody need to be taking pictures out here, man. Some of those cats be taking pictures, and I'm like, why, why are you doing that? Yo, stop it. Like, nah, bro, it ain't it. Like, live life. We got because you gotta figure, like, yo, come on, man. Where's the self respect? Where's the self love? Self care? No, people don't care. They just want the money. They love the money more than they love themselves. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna take a picture and be jacked up with not care and just say they're rich. But that's not the move though. More money, more problems. Frank White told you more money, more problems. You know, like you gotta think, man. Like I already look. I'm not look. Hey, only a select few know. Hey, that's it. So if you like, you get to a point where yeah, what you gonna do? You still gonna be on the internet? Like I don't understand that, man. I don't understand that. You still gonna be on the internet? You better have something scrambling where your VPN game or something game is super strong because people, not everybody gonna like, not everybody gonna like. People gonna come out of the woodwork. They're gonna want a handout. They don't want you to teach them how to fish. They're gonna just want the fish. You know that cute say, the noble, idealistic. Well, how about I just teach you how to fish? Well, then you can eat forever. Then people, forget that. People are not trying to hear all that. They're not trying to hear all that. They want to skip the painful, miserable, arduous suffering you had to go through to get your winnings. They want to skip all that and get the illustrious handout. Illustrious handout. They want it for free. They want to pay a listen. Let me not go over there, man. Shout out to the YouTube algorithm, people. We need to keep dancing with the algorithm. Keep the algorithm is whack juice, but we need to make it work. We need to make it work, folks. I'm entering a space here where I know the communication is gonna be real wacky in a minute. In a minute, and shout out to um, um, the team, my bros that, we used to chop it up fairly regular. I wasn't really that regular, but I was chopping it up as often as I could with the guys. I would consistently exit scam, and I'm about to exit scam on y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to exit scam on y'all with this opportunity that you guys have had spending time with me while I'm basically rambling, you know, just rambling. Tail 7, what's going on? All you guys, man, I shout all of y'all out, man. I appreciate y'all. It's about quality over quantity every trip. Like DJ Clue used to say, quality over quantity. Thank you very much. You know, quality over quantity. You know what it's like when you when you come outside of a car and the first thing you do is smell rancid fish. And that ain't what's up. That ain't what's up. That ain't what's up. Like somebody didn't properly, Massengill game. Like that ain't what's up. It's probably a maxi. But yo, he said, I sound like 50 said if he never did crack. Yo, bless your heart. If I could have a little bit of the 50 cent fortune, yeah, I wouldn't be mad, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be upset. All you guys, all you guys, I appreciate it. And ladies, I don't know, I'm not sure, avatars and pronouns. You know what I mean? They, hey, it is what it is, man. Good vibes to everybody. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one though. All right, take care.